Alrighty, hold on. Welcome to BeepBox Radio, episode 174. You're gonna have to give me a second to put the background music on. Yeah. This is episode 174, Commit to the Bit. And if you're wondering, the reason why it's called that is because someone made a joke, yes, I think it was last night, where they said, I should do an episode. Oh, okay, hold on. Can Chop Top mic sound like this for the next radio? Someone said that last night about like 9 p.m. and I was like, you know what? Screw it. I might as well use the microphone that I just have on my head every day that I never use. On an Xbox 360 headset. Now this is a Turtle Beach that I've had for like 5 years. This is like really, really old OG headphones, and I used to use it back when I was like making YouTube videos on like the PlayStation. But yeah, since then I've gotten myself a what's it called, a Yeti what's it called, Yeti Orb, something like that. It's Logitech. It's pretty good. The sound quality is 4 pixels at least. I don't know what I actually sound like, so I'm just gonna like pretend like I know what you guys are talking about. But anyways, yeah, we're gonna be checking out 16 songs today. With our first one being hold on, that is not the right thing. First one being Jolly Jamboree by Arztiser. It was the first thing I noticed when you started talking. Wow. Quality isn't perfect, but it's not bad per se. Okay, well, I had to deal with this headphone forever. Oh, oh boy. Anyways, let's just like listen to music, you know. Let's screw the. I forgot to read the description, and since it starts out slowly, I'll like really quickly read it. The song was originally created for Christmas, even though I finished this piece in late March. Hope you guys enjoy it, and hope you find the song appealing. Thank you. Alrighty, that was a Jolly Jamboree. That would be our first song for today. I completely like I said, I completely forgot to read the description, so I ended up doing it in the middle of the song. But that can be ignored for now, as we shall move on to the next song, which has a bit of a questionable title, but I don't really care. It's not like this is a program meant for children. So the next song is called "Doing It Passionately" by LbbJ. I actually don't know who this person is, and I tried to ping them in the BeepBox Discord, but I did not find a username that belonged to this person. So I didn't find a user that belonged to this username. So yeah, I don't know who I'm doing it passionately. Yeah. Anyways, let's ignore the title and just get to listening. Yep. Alrighty, that was Doing It Passionately by LbbJ. That's me. There we go. My knee hurts for some reason. I don't know why. Hold on. I've been on Discord so much. I tried to Sparkle Heart react. I wish YouTube could add reactions to chat messages, because that'd be fun. You know. The title wasn't accurate. Yeah. Felt more like a I'm about to go kill someone kind of thing. I don't know. Anyways, let's listen to the next song, which is number 3, Liquidate by Cedarfall. The description says, honestly had to speed up the song a bit to get under 5 minutes. We ball! Yeah! I believe this person's in the chat, so hi, Cedar. We're gonna be listening to your song right now. I hope you're prepared, because I'm about to kill you. Right on. That was Liquidate by Cedarfall. Rather nice. Okay, my knees hurt. Still. Oh, cool. Trixon as LbbJ. Nice to know. Okay, makes sense. Yeah, that song. Pretty cool. If you're wondering, when your knee kind of hurt, insert rotated GIF here. It's pretty long. Well, yeah, it was like nearly 5 minutes long. What was I gonna say? If you like that song, well, expect more, because this person submitted 3 songs, and I decided to shuffle them throughout the entire stream instead of having them play back to back or near each other. So, yeah, you guys are gonna be hearing a bit more of that. But yeah, the next song is The Host Will Let You In Soon by Uranium Beats, and what's unique about this one is that it is a BeepBox song. This one is vanilla BeepBox, and there's no description, so we might as well just check it out immediately. Alrighty, that was decently short, but it was pretty good. Yeah, within the time that this radio has started and now, I have been doing nothing in between songs other than play Sudoku on my phone. Currently I'm trying to get rid of certain numbers so that I can actually win. Yeah. Nonograms? Right. Isn't that like, what's the game called? Piction? No, it's not Pictionary. Is it Pictionary? If I'm not mistaken, there's a game on the SNES that was Japanese exclusive that had Mario on it. It was like Mario's Pictionary. I don't remember. Hold on, let me look this up. Mario's Picross, that's it. It's not Pictionary, it's Picross. Picross is the game. That's what Nonograms pretty much is. It's just Picross. It's not a bad game. I'm not gonna say it's like bad, but I mean, like, yeah. It's Picross. Picross is pretty cool. I used to have like a Picross game on my phone, but I got rid of it because that was my old phone, and since then I haven't played like Picross in like ever. But yeah, I like myself some puzzle games. That's what most of my phone has. I have a game literally called Puzzle Rama, and I also have what's it called? Like just a Sudoku game, and then that's it. And I also have I guess you can also count Google Play Games because it's an Android phone, which has Solitaire on it. So yeah, I can only do like 10 by 10 Picross. Picross is pretty cool. I think I've done bigger than that. But anyways, we are dawdling. Let's get on to the next song, which is number 5. Hold on. Credits sung for My Galaxy by yesthisisausername. April 1st has not left yet. The script says this is a remix of Credits sung for My Death. Wow. I could not, yes. But anyways, let's check it out. Because, yeah. It's over. Hi. Okay, yeah, that was really good. Oh my goodness. You see, you know, I was thinking about how Credit Song for My Death is kind of overplayed, but you know what? I don't mind playing remixes of Credit Song for My Death on BeepBox for two reasons. Number one, it's not actually, like, even though it's overplayed, it's still, like, every time I hear a remix by someone, it's always, like, wildly different from the last one. So it's not like I'm stuck listening to the same song over and over again. They're all, although they have, like, the same melody and same, like, very similar bass lines and stuff like that, it's still, like, a completely unique song. So it's like people are still applying the same idea. It's just kind of more like people get inspired by the original instead of just trying to recreate that sound. Now, compare that to the other song that gets remixed all the time that I actually don't let on here, that being Megalovania. A lot of them go for the exact same sounds, the exact same vibe, exact same kind of thing, same genre, all that stuff, and that's what I don't like about it. It's not fresh enough every time I hear it. It always sounds like the same kind of thing. That's the thing. But Credit Song for My Death, even though it's like literally like thousands of remixes, I could listen to any one of them and they're all going to be completely different. Well, at least most of the time. So yeah, that's like why Credit Song for My Death, like, even if I could, like, that's why I am willing to play an entire live stream of like 2 hours, like 2 hours long, of nothing but Credit Song for My Death remixes. It was like, it's such a unique, like, everybody does a unique sound for that, like, song specifically. So it's like, yeah, you know what? I don't really care if people make remixes of this song, because at least they're doing something new with it. Anyways, what if I do? That's already not been done. Anyways, number 6 is 3DS Internet Settings remix by Cedarfall again. See, this is the second one. Chop, give me an idea. I'm remixing Megalovania. Oh my god, I'm not going to play. Anyways, yeah, let's listen to the song. The description said, I hope this isn't copyrighted. Me too, buddy, me too. Sorry, seeing the panning is simply pregnant, like, kind of, like, knocked me off guard, I guess. I don't know what you mean by that. Nintendo music always has a specific way of working with such simple and synthy instruments that make it pop. They always utilize their space rock. Yeah. I don't know what you mean by pregnant. That's kind of a very, very weird and specific way to describe something like that. But anyways, yeah, we're gonna move on to the next song. Yeah, sorry for the random pauses. It's because my phone's playing an ad and I wanted to wait until I can, like, skip the ad. Anyways, yeah. The next song is Escaping the Cosmos by Ghostflight. This is apparently a remix. I don't know who made the original. Since you're here, tell me who made the original song. So then that way I can give them credit real quick. Ghostflight, who made it? Who made it? It's who? Oh no. If only they were in chat. Cooper made this one. Yeah. Yeah! Man, it's taking a really long time to type it out. Oh no. Also, HK Mori. Okay, cool. HK Mori. I don't know if that's how you spell it, if there was a capital. But if you have to capitalize everything, but I'm just gonna assume it is like that. Okay, cool. Yeah, the song was made by HK Mori originally, and the remix is by Ghostflight. By the way, remixes are allowed. It's just like if it's a like usually I'll only like skip songs that are more likely to get me copyright claimed. Like, I don't know, hit singles that you hear on the radio, kind of like, I don't know, like Kendrick Lamar or something. Like, if you remix something like that, then that's like, I can't play that because I'm gonna get copyright claims for that. But if you're doing something that's a bit more like indie, then it's like, yeah. Oh, it's Anyone Can Find Love Except You. I know that song. That sounds familiar. I don't remember if I listened to it, but that sounds familiar. Because that title stuck with me. Anyways, time to listen. Pretty cool outro. Yeah, pretty nice song overall. I should go check out the original. Because I do remember. I think I might have listened to it actually. I can't. I think I listened to it by accident. Like it automatically played while I was listening to another song. I can't remember what it's called right now. It's called Glimpse. By Blush. That's it. But it was playing in a playlist of like random indie songs, and I thought it was kind of neat, but I didn't really. Chop, if you never found BeepBox, what do you think we'd be doing right now instead? That's a tough question. That is really, really hard to answer. Well, you have to consider that I found BeepBox when I was like, let's see, I found it in 2021, and that was 5 years ago, so I would have been 15. No, wait, yeah, around 14 to 15 years old. No, yeah, I had to have been 15 because it was after my birthday. So at 15, well, okay, so I didn't, wait, you didn't know I was Chop Top? Oh my god. Anyways, yeah, my name is Chop Top 84. I am the creator of AbyssBox. So the thing is that had I not, I don't think it would have been, there would have been a reality where I didn't find BeepBox unless I never got into game development, because the reason why I specifically seeked out BeepBox was because of game development. Had I not done that, then I wouldn't have ever gotten as far as I have. Don't call me that. The Nausicaa made a boost point. You're right. Anyways, the thing is, so I can actually tell you the reason why the exact reason why I found BeepBox. So when I was 15 years old, I was working on a game called Soul Savior, which was a what's it called? An Undertale fan game, so it was like an AU I was working on. And I wanted to make music for the game, but I didn't have any experience in it, so I was looking up easy ways to make, like, chiptune songs. So I was like, I was specifically following a Brecky's tutorial. I was like, he showed off this, music program that you could use, but I was like, I'm probably not, I couldn't use it because you had to pay for it. So instead, I looked up chiptune music maker in, on Google, and I found BeepBox, and I was like, okay, screw it, I'll use that. Actually, even funnier is, I didn't even know you could export songs in, BeepBox. Like, you can, I didn't know you could save it as, MP3s. So, what I did was, I, made a bar, and then I recorded that bar on, like, OBS, and then I dropped that into BandLab, because I was using BandLab at that point. But I wasn't very good at BandLab, so I was like, this doesn't work, I'm not going to use BandLab. So I found, like, when I found BeepBox, I tried to put stuff into BandLab, but that didn't work out because it didn't, like, work. But later that day, I figured out, oh yeah, you can just export the song as MP3, so I didn't need to do that. And, yeah, that's how I ended up starting to use, I started to use, BeepBox because of that, and ever since then, I have not stopped using BeepBox. Well, I've gone on to work on and make AbyssBox, and I now use that. But had it not been for the random Undertale AU that I don't want to make anymore, I would have not gotten this far. Actually, what's funny is that elements from that Undertale AU are still around even to this day. Specifically in the case of what's it called? What's the word I'm looking for? I'm using aspects of that game in my Abyss, but not entirely. It's just like little small stuff that I thought were cool ideas back then that I decided, oh yeah, well, I'll incorporate this into a future project. But that's a whole other story where I'd have to like go on and be like, oh well, you gotta talk, if you're gonna talk about that, then you gotta talk about Legend of the Waffle Maker or something like that. Where it's like, that game is like what I ended up working on after Soul Savior, where I didn't want to work on that anymore, so I wanted to work on something original. and then I did Legend of the Waffle Maker, but I didn't. How that was panning out, I didn't like that at all. So I was just like, okay, screw it. I need to find something new that I want to work on that's unique and different, that has nothing to do with anything else that I've ever worked on. And at that point, I was having weird dreams where I kept thinking about the words "my abyss." So I was like, okay, well, I can just find a way to incorporate that into a title. And then I ended up making My Abyss, where it's like, instead of approaching everything like from the outside in, I instead worked from the inside out. So I was like, okay, well, we have a title named My Abyss. What the heck can we make this about? So originally my first few thoughts were like, oh, well, I could do a Megalovania, or like a survival horror game, or something like that. But I ended up going with a RPG, because overall, I wanted to still incorporate the ideas from the previous 2 games I was working on, that being Soul Savior and Legend of the Waffle Maker, which were RPGs. So I was like, okay, I'll just take the ideas from that and then like reuse them. And yeah, that's how we got to the modern day, where we have AbyssBox and all that stuff, which is literally named after My Abyss. So if you're wondering, My Abyss, AbyssBox exists because of Deltarune. So yeah, there you go. There's your like fun fact of the day, I guess. Your other fun fact of the day would be that AbyssBox also exists because of a random dream I had. Anyways, let's go listen to this next song, which is called I Don't Know by the Mandel 2017. The description says, I took the F3, C4, D4, C4 melody, I don't remember where it's from, and twisted it into my own way. This is my first attempt at making a kawaii song in my 7 years of music production. I made it in 4.5 hours. That is wild. This one's also in Jummbox, by the way, so whoever made this song, I think actually they are in the Discord server. Let me check. So it was... Oh, it's easy. You should use, like, ultrabox, because that has samples. But anyways, let's listen to this song. Right on. That was IDK. Yeah. Pretty neato. Music really did stop when I like right as soon as I stopped talking. That's kind of funny. Yeah, that was pretty cool. In Jummbox of all things, yeah. You know what? Thinking about AbyssBox, it's like a lot of the time I want to add stuff to it, but I kind of run into the issue of like either I don't know what to add or what I want to add is way too hard. So yeah, if you guys got any insane suggestions for me to look at for like, okay, so imagine you don't use AbyssBox, and I'm pretty sure 90% of you guys don't. What would be one feature that would convince you to use AbyssBox? There's the question I'll ask, and you guys can answer that however you like. It doesn't even have to be serious. Anyways, yeah. The ability to change the order of the effects. That's actually, what is it called? MP4 export. Yep! That's actually in works on, what's it called? BeepBox. BeepBox is working on that. I've wanted to add the ability to change the order of effects on AbyssBox for like a long time. I just haven't gotten around to it, and I probably will eventually. I just don't know when. It would be cool though. I'd have to get like a lot of people on it though, because I sure as heck can't do it myself. OTT, that's also been on my like bucket list for a while too. It's just like I don't know everything. Hold on guys, we're gonna do a bit of a thing, okay? So AbyssBox has this thing called AbyssBox Alternative, or 1.7b, and what it does, I feel like I've talked about it before, but it adds the SlarmWizBox envelopes. I've said this before like a million times, and yet nobody ever like listens to me when I say I've added this to a different version of the website that you can use, and it's like nobody cares. Anyways, yeah. We're going back to Rhythm by Spike. We're gonna check like in a bit. We're not. Okay. Hold on. Ghostflight, let me tell you something. See, in AbyssBox 1.6, I added SlarmWizBox envelopes. And I did that. Like, I added it. But the problem was that AbyssBox at that point had already been out for a year and a half. That means that every song that converted from AbyssBox 1.5.1 to 1.6 broke. It, did not work. Well, it's not that it didn't work. It's just that it changed, like in some cases drastically. It's like sometimes it changed so completely that I was like, okay, well I can't like, in good conscience, make a change that dramatic and not have compensation for it. So I removed the envelopes, put it back to the way it was, and then I eventually, later on, made a separate website so that people still had the option to do that, without having to use the experimental build or the archive of 1.6, because, I mean, like, why would you want to do that? My throat hurts because I'm talking too much. Thing is, I'm not too big into making changes that completely, like, break everything, especially when it makes, like, songs sound different. That's the one thing I want to avoid, is making songs making it so that songs sound different overnight for no reason. Yes, it is. It's literally the same thing, just with the envelopes. That's literally all it is. There's, like, a couple issues I still have to fix, but it's pretty much the same. I have to go about, like, implementing a couple fixes that SlarmWizBox added after I added the envelopes in 1.6, but I can do that eventually. I just haven't gotten around to it because I've been busy with other things. Anyways, this next song is called Rhythm by Spike. The description says, I need to stop sampling. We need to listen to this song. Let's listen.
to the rhythm. The beat kicks, then I to the rhythm. You got the microphone, then I to the rhythm. The beat kicks, then I start rhythm. The beat kicks, then I to the rhythm. Hip hopping like a rhythm. You got the microphone, but to the rhythm. To the rhythm, that is not the rhythm.
Keep stepping, keep stepping, keep stepping at your own pace. Keep stepping, keep stepping, keep
to the rhythm.
keep
To the
stepping, keep
rhythm.
stepping at
To the
your own
rhythm.
pace. Keep
To the
stepping,
rhythm.
keep
To the rhythm.
stepping, keep stepping at your own pace. Keep stepping, keep stepping,
To the rhythm.
keep stepping.
Rhythm.
Keep stepping, keep stepping, keep stepping at your own pace.
Oh, I think it's over. Let me check. It is. I love it when it does that. Oh, my bad. I thought it was still playing, so I tried to pause it. Anyways. Yeah, Rhythm by Spike. Pretty cool. Sonic Rush. Is it called Sonic Rush? I swear it's called Sonic Rush. Games. Hold on. Let me check. I believe it. Yeah, it's Sonic Rush. Yeah, Sonic Rush. It was literally made by the same composer that made the music for Jet Set Radio. So it's like, yeah, of course, like something that sounds like Jet Set Radio is going to sound like friggin' Sonic Rush. But still, like, why are you putting a skull reaction for Sonic Rush? Hang on, Chop. What happened to you? How did you just now notice this? It's the whole gimmick of this episode is that I'm using the, old, microphone that I had for, 5 years. I organize them all the time. Hold on. I got lucky. I do it all the time because it's mine every day. I take a minute of your time, put them in a box, organize them all the time. What are you talking about? Fun fact, every 60 seconds a minute passes in Africa. Oh. Cool. Guys, hold on. What's the song called? Right there, right on. Listen to... I don't know if I can play this, but it's whatever. Listen to this for a second. And tell me that this doesn't sound like, what was just playing. Hold on. Man, it's taking a while. It's like that same vibe, you know, even if it has its differences. But yeah, we can ignore that, and we're gonna be playing the next song, which is number 10, The Greatest Show on Earth by N. Thomas. I believe this is a remix, but I don't remember who made the original, so I don't really know. By the way, fun fact, Sonic Rush is one of my favorite Sonic games of all time, and I will, I don't know, die on the hill or something, I don't know. Sonic Rush! Anyways, I gotta turn this one down, because I remember this one being decently loud because of the reverb. Yeah, let's check it up. I'm curious. When you say that you're working on a company, you're being, like, genuine, right? Like, you're actually starting a company that's supposed to... Oh, for sure. Great. Yeah, you're dead at, yeah. You're absolutely starting a company. I'm filing paperwork. Yeah, that's great. We include our services to help realize all the benefits of the systems you've installed. Yeah. Anyways. Next song is, number 11. Okay. Normally, I don't really try to show bias, but, like, when I heard this one, it's, like, all I've been listening to from the moment I heard it to before radio started. This one's called Stillwater in April by Cedarfall, and it's good, guy. You got... Let's check it out. Alrighty, that was Stillwater in April. Pretty good song. I liked it a lot. I think one thing I will say, that I will probably repeat like a billion times because I've been on like a Yumeniki kick for a little bit, but that song sounded like it reminded me a lot of something I would hear in like a Yumeniki fan game, and that's actually really cool because I really like Yumeniki. It's one of my favorite games of all time. And yeah. You should make more songs like that because I like that a lot. It's time for a banger. You like Yup! Yes! We found another person that likes Yumeniki. I don't know if I think my chair just got picked up on the mic. Yeah, I've been into Yumeniki for for a while now. I think over a year at this point. I actually don't know. ever since I like played it for the first time, it was like it got hooked, like it hooked me. Like something in my brain was like, I need this, I need more of this in my life. I didn't intentionally draw inspiration from it, but there might have been some conscious influence. Yeah, you may, Nikki, be like, you may not. Okay. A dream diary. What would be the opposite of a dream diary? A week journal. There. Okay, let's listen to the next song, which is called "Disappointing Buildup" by kurrmailence. You guys are gonna have to hold out on this one, okay? Just let's go. Oh my god, there's a lot of description. Description says, I decided I'd try my hand at the whole disappointing build-up challenge. This is what I got. I'm on a crappy Dell Inspiron 13 running Windows 10. I natively run 11 because I'm out on Texas writing this and I couldn't be bothered to fix the mixing issues. I may rework it later and make the worst build-up worse if you music fellows like that for whatever reason when I get back home. But then spring break is over. I'm gonna be crying in a corner. I hope you emphasize the O on corn. A bit there, a chopper. Well, dude, I live in the state of corn. Okay. Anyways, one final thing before this comment ends. I'm making a whole roleplay universe with my friends where everything in the lore is implied and nothing is explicitly told, including the surface level stuff. If you like connecting the dots and reading sci-fi, reach out to me. Without further ado, enjoy this musical sludge. Explain to me how I'm supposed to enjoy a story where I can't understand a thing. I mean, like, yeah, I understand, like, nothing is explicitly told. I mean, like, that's kind of what, like, Yume Nikki does, but, like, at least with Yume Nikki, you can see what's going on. So, but if it's like a roleplay thing, it's gonna be through text, so how am I supposed to understand if nothing's explicitly told? Ignore my water drinking sound. Anyways, let's listen to this. Inferences and stuff. I mean, I guess. But, like, I'm not gonna be, like, spending time delving deep into something where it's, like, I don't even know if this has, intentionality or not. Chopped up used hydroblast. Water. Listen to this. I mean, by this I mean water sounds. Just let's listen to this. And by this I mean water sounds. Yeah, here's me drinking water. I forgot I was using my headset mic and not my regular mic, so I kind of like figured out when we picked up, but it absolutely did. Anyways, let's listen to this. Yeah, that was disappointing build-up. Yeah, I did the exact opposite of what you expected. Yeah, pretty cool overall. We have 4 more songs to go apparently. Oh, good. You have been pleasantly surprised, then. Wait. My throat still hurts. Anyways, next song is number 13, 6 Foot Deep by N. Thomas 345 and TinySoulz. By the way, Nehemiah submitted this without my knowledge, and it's very low effort. I apologize for that. I was like, okay, honestly, I feel like he did say that he was going to submit it, and that this was a song that was a remix of like year thing or something like that. So I was like, I don't know if TinySoulz even approved for this to happen. So I decided to ping you. I was originally not going to do it, but I decided to ping you so then that way, if you said, oh, well, I didn't really say that this was allowed, but, like, they ended up doing it anyway, then I would have, like, skipped the song entirely, because, like, I'm not going to play... I can play it? Okay. Well, I'm not going to play a song if the person that originally made it doesn't want it to be played. Like, that's, like, I don't know. That'd be kind of weird. Anyways, let's listen to this. Alrighty, that was 6 Foot Deep by N. Thomas and TinySoulz. Really? That's curious. So far, my favorite's been, what's it called? Stillwater in April, but, like, I mean, I guess. Anyways, next song is number 14. Parasitic Overdrive by pikegamer. Yeah. Yeah, Galaxy and Cedar submitted 3 songs, but yeah. I liked them a lot. Pretty cool. Moving Lava in January. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, let's listen to the song, I guess. The description says, another boss theme for my friend's game, colon 30. Yep. Speaking of video games, the thing is that, game I'm working on needs music, and I, need to make music for it. So, yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Anyways, let's do it. Alrighty, that was Parasitic Overdrive by pikegamer. You know, seeing the comments of people saying, oh, that's pretty good, on par with the last song, made me realize that my standards are way higher than I was thinking. I think my standards are far above the average, mainly because I've literally listened to like hundreds, if not thousands, of songs made in BeepBox through various means, whether it be BBRadio or the submission sheets or finished beeps or however else. I've listened to so many songs in BeepBox that once you get to a certain point, it's like your expectations get higher because you hear the songs that it sound super good, like, or insanely good, especially for stuff that's in the BeepBox, and then you start expecting other people to start doing that kind of thing, because it's like, well, if they can do that, then I don't see why everybody else can't start, like, trying to get to that point. But I'm too short to have high standards, bro. This is what being tall has, like, this is one of the benefits of being tall, because I'm 6 foot, or at least I think. I actually don't know. But yeah, 2 more songs, guys. There is, number 15. What's up? Hazel put a fire. Hold on, let me check this out. Fire voice message and off topic. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Yeah, let's get listening to this song. There's no description, so we're just gonna check it out. Old BBRadio host, for those who don't know who AbyssBox is. If you're 6 feet or above, you are greeting. Like, how am I supposed to control my height? It's, like, genetic based. Like, I can't do anything about it. Alrighty. It seems there's a line. Makohappy is 5'4", Soy Danny is 5'5", and TinySoulz is 5'6". Is there someone that's 5'7", or possibly 5'8" as well? We also need a 5'3". So yeah, it just kind of ended. 5'8". Okay, we need 5'7". Is there any news on the BeepBox podcast? I still haven't done anything about it. You kind of wish you were 5'7". It's an inch shorter. What difference does it make if you're 5'7" or 5'8"? Glide is 5 years old. Death to Glide. Okay. That was Dark Song. 5'7". That doesn't make sense. It's not the meme. You're getting it wrong. One cool thing about the song was the mix of sample drums and the normal beatbox drums. Yeah, that's pretty neat. BB podcast coming sometime soon. I don't know. Skull, LMA. Look, okay. Once you get to a certain point, height doesn't make a difference. 5'7", more like shut. Anyways, yeah, this is Black and Blue by makohappy, the last song in our list. The song's description says, sick new metal song, yes, very Limp Bizkit inspired. I played the guitar and did all the lyrics myself. I referenced a few people too, see if you can spot them. We'll post the SoundCloud in YouTube eventually, still working on with some people for the cover art and all. What do you mean by that? Do you need like someone to like make the image for you, or like what? Like, I don't know. Anyways, yeah, this song. I want to work on a new metal album as well, but that's like a extra thing. You're trying to make it an album, okay? I'm actually wanting to work on a what's it called? I think more of an indie rock kind of album instead of new metal. Like, I can make new metal songs. I've done that already, but it's like making like indie rock would be kind of cool. Anyways, let's check this out. Alrighty, that was Black and Blue by makohappy. Hi, Imp. You arrived literally at the end. This song, like, that was the last song. Yeah, really good song. See, this is what I meant by my standards getting raised. Because I hear songs like this, and it's like, can you do one more song just for me? Okay, what do I do? Like, what song do I do then? Okay, here, give me a suggestion of a song to play that I can actually get permission to play, and I'll play it. Alternatively, I could just play a song that I've made. I mean, like that would also be easy. Yeah! We're doing this one again for like the 5th time! Hold on. Did I copy it? No, I didn't. Hold on, I'll just type it out. Yeah, IP logger music is the one I want now. Anyways, yeah, let's check this out for like 2 seconds. The only song I have the URL memorized for. Ignore the one I put in BBRadio chat. Guy, also, Chop Top, got a question. If you were able to use a metal guitar, what kind of stuff would you, what kind of stuff do you play in the note? Actually, hold on. I have a couple songs that I can show as examples of how to do guitars in, hold on, let me pull this up. How to do guitars in, BeepBox. So, hold on. Here's one I was working on that used the guitar specifically. Like, it's not that complicated. A lot of the notes, hold on, let me zoom in on this so it's easier to read. A lot of the notes are just like 7th notes, like this. So it's mostly power chords, like I have here. Like if I move to this one, it's probably a better example. Like that kind of thing. It's not really that hard if you just modify one of the presets like enough. Like what I did is I think this one specifically, this one from here, is just a modified version of the hold on. Phased overdrive guitar. Does it still have phaser? It does. Like it's just a modified version of this thing. So if I copy this, you'll hear its similarities. I just changed the mixing a little bit, and it's also detuned upwards by 46 cents. So yeah, you don't have to do much, but in this case, I'm actually using a second instrument, which sounds like this, to add a bit more like dynamics to it, so it sounds better. Not particularly difficult, but yeah, let's check out IP Logger song again for like the millionth time. Yeah, great. Yeah, this is the best song so far. Hold on. I have another. If you want more examples of a guitar, let me pull up. Where is it? Here in the mirror. This song has also a guitar, but this one using 3 different instruments for the guitar. Hold on. Hold on, let me get rid of the sidechain. So, like, the guitar in this song actually is... So, the guitar I showed before in the other song is a modified version of this one. I just removed this instrument because I didn't like it. So, it's just these 2. And then there's also this one. And there's also, I think, another guitar later on that uses, like, more effects to make it sound like a... But I'm not playing this song right now, because that's over 5 minutes. Yeah, we're gonna probably just end it here. I went looking for one of my songs that I'm trying to get a distort guitar tone for, and I found one that's lost in the most up-to-date version. I probably trashed it because it wasn't good enough to... No, I wish I didn't. That's annoying. 6 foot deep, 6 foot. Everyone should listen to Loser. Loser from, one of the, like, object shows. I forgot the name. Everyone should listen to Black and Blue by Sarah Walker. Yeah! Everyone should listen to, right there, right on... No, wait, that's not the right screen. Oh my god. Dude, put it in the right one. There we go. Right there, right on. From Sonic Rush, guys. Best song ever. Actually, I don't even think this is the best song in the Sonic Rush OST. It's just like Sonic Rush is a good song. Track. Yeah, I'm the one that made that song. That's actually the lyrics I had for 6. Yeah. If you're gonna mention about 650, let's just say in the ground. I don't know. I don't really got anything else to talk about, really. Oh wait, hold on. Let me show you this like drawing I'm working on. Hold on, I gotta pull up Krita. Oh god, Krita. I haven't really used Krita for a while. I've been mostly using Sprite because Sprite is like really good, and it's also like what I've been using for mostly regular drawing. BB drawing, yeah. Oh, hold on. Let me pull up display capture so you guys can see. Okay, hold on. There's no color yet. I haven't gotten to that point yet. But yeah, here's a drawing I'm working on. This is Madatsuki from Yume. I told you guys that Yume would keep on coming up. I'm working on a drawing of Yume for a thumbnail of a remix. Chopped Up for Worst Snare Challenge. I saw that image in Beep Talk, and I thought that was funny. Sprite is good for pixel adjacent stuff, but I still recommend Clip Studio Paint if you have the money. No! Krita is free, and this works perfectly for like everything. Yume from Yume. Krita is good for like regular drawing. Sprite is good for everything else. Like the sprites I use right now for my talking on the right, this was all done in Sprite. It used to be in Krita, but I gave up on that. I was like, Van Gogh Yume. Hold on. Oh, you can see my cursor now. That's weird. Specifically, the song that I am making this image for it's supposed to be the thumbnail for this remix of Barak Settlement from Yume, but I'm only gonna play like the first 4 bars. Yeah, anyways, probably gonna expand this song a bit more before I actually put it out on YouTube. Only for as if Yume songs aren't only 2 bars long anyway. Yeah, you could literally like solo these 2 instruments and bam, it's just actually hold on, I can pull up the original. Songs, others, remixes, this one, and then cut out the other bars because I forgot that this one had 8. And this is the song. Longest radio outro ever. Honestly, the thing is, it actually had longer. BeepBox Radio. Ever since I've hosted BeepBox Radio, I've had a tendency of like once I get to the end of the songs list, it's like I don't feel satisfied. I don't feel like I've gotten enough said, so I end up just doing random stuff. 6-note song, and it's really good. Yeah, it's one of my favorite songs in this game, from Yume, and it's only like 2 bars. Don't stop, I'm enjoying the Yap sesh. Okay, guys, we're gonna play, we're gonna go on, hold on. We're gonna go on YNO Project, and we're gonna play Yume right now. The BBRadio after party is kind of cool. Yeah. I like to talk, it's like I like to talk, but I don't like to talk to myself, so it's just kind of like, I like to talk what everybody else is talking about. Anyways, about the Yume Online project, I've played Yume on Steam, Yume Flow, and Uneven Dream so far, and I'm going to be working on Deep Dreams next, I think. Probably not going to play One Shot, because I already have that on Steam. Yeah. Anyways, if you're alone in a supermarket while the sun settles down, so, yeah. Hold on. Let me look up the Barak Settlement real quick. Barak Settlement. This is what it looks like. So yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out how to adapt this into Krita. Anyways, that's enough BeepBox Radio, guys. I think we've had enough, guys. Yeah, it's 5:42 for me, and I gotta like make dinner soon. So yeah, I'm gonna like get off. We're gonna play the outro. there was a quest there I hated doing. There was a quest, like on like Rhino or something. I don't remember there being a quest. Oh, are you talking about like the? I don't remember. I have no idea what you're talking about by quest. Anyways, oh, one shot. Okay, I thought you were talking about like Barack Soma. I was like, what do you mean by quest? I was like, no quest in Yuminiki. Anyways, no more radio. We're done. Bye.